Welcome everyone to another 10 plus 0 rapid game on the road to 2300 chess.com rapid. Lost my first two games, my last two games pretty badly, so wonder if we can make a comeback here. Playing this like closed Sicilian line with like the trade on c6 and I get f4 in, so a very nice, like I feel very comfortable in positions like this. Here, I'm just gonna go f5. Trying to think if there's anything else I should be doing here. I think f5 is just totally fine here. Yeah, I want to trap this bishop. That's the hidden idea of queen d2, is just to trap the bishop on g4. So a pretty fun trap. Yeah, after any early bishop g4, you often have this queen d2 idea that makes black's life a lot tougher. And yeah, let's go h6 here. Go here. And yeah, he gets a knight there, but so what is kind of my response to that. And I think probably just going to go here, I imagine. I want to go anywhere else? Probably not. Probably not. I might actually want to go here to unravel a bit. Queen here could be pretty interesting. I actually don't know where I want to commit my queen yet, actually. Yeah, this could be actually very interesting. I'm attacking h5. I'm going to develop my bishop to d2 and try to castle. Maybe play knight f3 first. No, this is actually pretty good. I think queen g5 is much better than knight f3 here. It also stops bishop g7. So, oh, okay. I think I'm just going to take. No checks. That is a check. Man. So now I have a bishop, a rook, and a knight for the queen. Not as good as I wanted it to be, but it'll have to do, I guess. It'll have to do. So, knight f3 just seems like a pretty reasonable move to do. Yeah. Knight d5. Right, knight e4 actually. Queen b6. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna castle. I just need to castle sooner rather than later. And I can play b3 if I'm ever in trouble on the b file. Still can't believe I did this. My rook here is loose. I just got to be careful of that. If I go here, he can go queen b5, or he can take. I don't like how my knight is pinned, or it's kind of stuck defending. So I'm just going to go here, maybe play b3 now. b3 next, I should say. Just to solidify my position. You know, he really doesn't have that many ways to attack me. You kind of have to be careful about knight f2 here. A little bit problematic. A little bit. Yeah, right. Not too concerned about that. I can just go b3. Nothing too complicated. Maybe I'll go rook f1 here, actually. I'll go rook f1 here, threatening rook f4. That is definitely an idea. And not really sure. That doesn't really do anything in particular. I think he is just preparing a5, a4. If I play knight a4 right now, No, I lose the knight. So I think I'm going to play rook f1. Rook f1, a5, knight here, knight f6, rook here. Queen is trapped. So it seems pretty good to me. Let's try to trap his queen here on a3. I think that's a solid plan. I like the idea. A5 is really the natural move he's been setting up. But now A5 loses. So he's got to be careful here. Queen B4 also loses. So I actually don't see that many moves for him here. I think I might just go I might just go rook f4 anyways. Rook f4. If you take, I'm just gonna go here. And if you take, I take, and now we have a position 3-6, 3-6. I'm up 1 point of material, but not 2 points. Do I even need to play that move? What if I just play? If I go here, he's gonna go here. I think that's his idea. That might be his idea. And now I'll just overprotect. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just go here. Let's stay calm. No rush. No rush at all. Knight d5 came up with knight ge2. Defend everything. Wait. No. Knight d5. I should take. Okay. So he does actually go back. I think he is actually aware of that threat. I'm just going to go here. And now I'm just going to continue developing. Try not to panic here. Just play calm chess. Calm chess moves. I think I'm just going to go here next. So this A pawn is always weak. Want to take here. That would be nice. Maybe play this move next. Maybe. Not feeling too bad about this. I like what I have available right now. Gonna be a bit tricky. I gotta make sure just not to flag. It feels like it's trickier than it should be. Like I probably shouldn't have, allowed him to win my queen for 3 pieces like that. Ugh. Made it so unnecessary. But not like I'm doing badly. There's that. I want trades. No. D5 could be actually a move for him. Could be. I'm not sure what that move does. It allows him to play d5 without, his king and queen being forkable, which is definitely an idea. I will just continue developing here. Developing as in centralizing the piece. Forcing him to make a decision. He does go knight d5 here. Yeah, I mean... Okay, he does take. Just go here. Could go f6 here. He could. He could go f6. I'm probably just going to double up. I'm going to double up here. I double up. He goes f. If he goes f6, I double up. He takes. I go check. If he goes king d8. Wait. Hold up. Wait, doubling up might be really good. So if I double up, he takes. I go check. Goes king c8. I win because I go check here, takes, here, takes. Okay? Takes, takes. I'm going to just up a piece at the end. Okay, e1. Takes, check here. If I take with the bishop, now I'm threatening the king. And if he takes, I go check. That looks pretty good. I think I'm going to play it. If I lose, I lose, but it looks very convincing. So let's do it. No time like the present. No time like the present at all. Goes rook e8. Okay, goes there instead. And that's logical. Boring, but logical. If I go here, he takes, I go check. If he takes, I go check. If you go here, I go check. If you go here, I go check. That's mate after you block. Go here. Pretty happy with what I'm finding so far. I mean, maybe I should have played that move more quickly, so then you wouldn't suspect anything. But I did have to double check the calculations there. I think this is good. I think this is good. I have this check to me available as well, but that's probably not a good check. I think he's double checking. Like I wonder if he's calculating knight takes c5 right now. I would suspect that he is. And yeah, I mean, if he goes like rook f7 or something like that, well now, okay, well he goes there. Perfect, perfect. Well now I'm just gonna go here. I'm gonna go here and knight g6. Let's keep an eye on this. Gonna go knight g6 now, and really pressure along the e file. So my plan is pretty simple. Pressure along the e file, checkmate. It's not complicated, chief. It ain't complicated. That's fine too. I don't care. Is it worth it to sacrifice anything? I don't think so. Just gonna go rook e6 here. Seems pretty solid to me. Rook e6. Knight g6 incoming. Knight g6 incoming. Not much for him to do. Not much for him to do at all. We go c4. Like as good as a try as anything, but the knight e6 is still gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else I should do. So I could just take. So if I take, I kind of like the idea of opening up this file. Yeah, knight g6. Knight g6. And then if I take, and you go up, this is good. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just, whatever. It's fine though. It has these isolated pawns. Seems pretty good to me. Taking on e7 next, and there's really nothing he can do to stop it. Just stay calm. Stay calm. I could have probably gone with a check, but why? No need to. I don't even need to take. I can just take back the pawn. No need. No need to make it overcomplicated. I actually, looking at it again right now, I think 100% I should. I could have just taken that e7 pawn, but no reason to do that. Other than it being the best move. Besides that, though, it's we'll just take. Take. And where is he going to go next? All right. If I go take, he's gonna go check, here, takes, then I go check, and if you go here, it's gonna be mate. You go here, I'm gonna go check, here, oh, and I pick up the queen again. I'm just gonna go take. Go check, take. Not much for him to do. You're gonna be losing, good sir. And in a very nice fashion. Go here, check, here, and check. Oh, this is just nice. Oh, shoot! It's queen's guarding that square. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. There are no checks. I'm just gonna go here. Go here. No checks against me. Can't freaking believe it, dude. That almost went bad. Yeah, the queen actually guards c6. That's actually very very nice resource there. Not good enough, but pretty cool. Actually, the 3 pieces mating the black king is pretty beautiful here. So I'm just gonna take. Let's just take. And there's gonna be no stalemate. No stalemate here. And of course, king a8, rook a7, checkmate. So pretty beautiful checkmating patterns here that I mean, you just don't see this position super often, you know? It's just not every day. And I guess I'll just take. Okay. Oh man, we ended there on a win. Finally, I guess, after all this time. Man, chess is hard. So, yeah, everything was fine. Queen d2, f5. This was all good. Here, okay, it was best to actually go for this. I didn't have to. I could have gone knight e4 to try to get my pieces out that way. But instead I went for this, which is still very much winning. And I never let up. Knight f3 was better than king b1, but whatever. And yeah, I love this idea of rook f1 to go to trap the queen on a4. To go at rook f4, rook a4. Really nice idea. And yeah, I mean, I just had this pressure. My moves were easier to find. You know, I think yeah, rook f1, very beautiful move, and then really just piling up the pressure. Yeah, I mean, I was very happy with this. Always feels good to convert a game like this, and I did not need to take on e7. I could have, but I didn't have to, because no matter what, I'm still winning here. The king is just too weak. I mean, it's going to get checkmated here. So I was very proud of this. And yeah, I don't know. It's not every day you can practice play with the 3 pieces against the queen. So I'm glad I got some practice in today. So with that being said, I'm going to end it there. See you guys in the next one.